This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined here at the Michael Conlon undercard by the one and only Andy Lee. Andy, how's things?
Good, Colm.
Thanks a million for joining me today. Really appreciate it. You've got a tough fight tonight for your fighter, Paddy Donovan, on the card up against Tom Hill. Talk to me about this step up today for Paddy.
Well, it's a step up in class, a step up in rounds. First eight rounder. Unfortunately, Paddy's had some inactivity just due to a hand injury, but it's fully recovered now. And Tom Hill's a good fighter, 10-2. Beat the Irish champion in his last fight, so he's coming full of confidence, and he's here to win. You can see that from seeing him walking around. But Paddy's top class, and he's in great form, and I expect Paddy to win.
Obviously, Paddy's a highly thought of prospect with Top Rank. Going forward, not looking past tonight because he has a big test ahead of him, but are we going to see more of these kind of step up fights next for Paddy?
Oh yeah, it's only Paddy's only going on an upwardly trajectory. He's first 8 rounder, and that'll qualify him for a WBC youth title. So hopefully that'll be his next fight after this one, and building up his rounds, building up his experience, and just getting him to a place where he's ready to challenge for serious titles.
Moving on from Paddy Donovan for a second, we've got a big announcement this week in Joseph Parker against Joyce. What a massive fight for heavyweight boxing, but for boxing in general. Talk to me a bit about this.
It's the best fight out there, isn't it? Outside of the top 3 or 4 guys, these are the 2 real leading contenders to challenge the top 3 or 4 guys who Tyson, Wilder, Joshua, or Usyk. The winner of this fight will be in that elite group.
What does Joseph Parker have to do in order to beat a fighter like Joyce?
Stay calm emotionally and fight a smart fight. Punch him hard, punish him, and take away his assets. He's durable. Joyce brings a lot of pressure, and Joseph has the attributes to beat him, and beat him quite easily if he pulls off the game plan and fights the way I want him to fight.
With you spoke about it there, Usyk and Joshua in a couple of weeks. It's a massive fight. What's your prediction for that fight?
If Andy and Joshua can win the fight, it'll be the biggest comeback, I think, because the first fight was so convincingly one-sided. So I think Usyk will win, but it could be closer than before. And I think Joshua will come out fast, and Usyk will have to weather the storm a little bit early on. But I think Usyk has all the experience in the world and that great amateur pedigree, and he'll have a lot of confidence from the first fight too. Usyk, he only would have grew in confidence from that, and especially with the situation in Ukraine, what more like motivation does he need, and inspiration does he need. So I think that will play into the fight as well.
Obviously, we're here for Paddy Donovan, but we're also here for a massive fight in Michael Conlon's comeback fight. What do you make of that fight, and what do you think Michael has to do tonight in order to get the win against a tough, durable opponent in Miguel Mariaga?
Yeah, not really know much about Mariaga, but I'd like to see Michael maybe exercise a few demons and go out and get a stoppage and show people how, maybe he's been a little bit held back by expectation and all of this stuff. Just go out and fight freely, and put on a great show, and remind people of how good he is, and put himself right in the window again for another challenge for the world title.
Well, Andy, thanks for joining me. Good luck tonight, and I'm sure I'll get speaking again soon.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad, I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door, can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.